show who's got the flow, lights out, engine scream. We're chasing that dream. Speed through the corners, it's more than it seems. The track's alive, the crowd is wild. Every lap, man, we're running style. From the grid, we're pushing the pace. Wheel to wheel, no time to waste. Lights out, we're burning the track. We pedal down, no looking back. Racing hard, it's full attack. Wheel to wheel, we'll never crack. Fast and furious, we're on the chase. Tier 3 warriors, we're setting the pace. From corner to corner, we're living the dream. In the CDR F1 racing team. Through the chicanes, we're making a move. Precision and skill, we're in the groove. Tires screech, it's a dance in the rain. Every turn, feeling that adrenaline pain. Pit stops quick, we're back in the fight. No time to slow, we're racing all night. Fighting for the podium, fighting for pride. In the CDR league, we've got nothing to hide. Lights out, we're burning the track. Pedal down, no looking back. Racing hard, it's full attack. Wheel to wheel, we'll never crack. Fast and furious, we're on the chase. Tier 3 warriors, we're setting the pace. From corner to corner, we're living the dream. In the CDR F1 racing team. We're turning the wheel, no fear in our veins. Through every challenge, we'll break the chains. Tier 3's where the legends rise in the mirror. Just see those eyes. Lights out, we're burning the track. Pedal down, no looking back. Racing hard, it's full attack. Wheel to wheel, we'll never crack. Fast and furious, we're on the chase. Tier 3 warriors, we're setting the pace. From corner to corner, we're living the dream. In the CDR F1 racing team. So here we go, one more lap to go. Tier 3's on fire, and the whole world knows. Lights out, let's make it count. Racing hard, we'll reach the cloud, and here's your heart. CDR, the pack.
Good evening, everyone. A little bit of a added extra there for this evening final here on Tier 3 for the final race of the season. Just a little tune I thought I'd put up there for Tier 3. We have a battle on our hands this evening for the Alpine and the Haas. The Drivers' Championship is done. We have our winner, which is Clay. But the Constructors' Championship is still ongoing, and we have decided tonight there's just 8 points in the Constructors now, which is Alpine leading by 8 points to Haas. So we'll be keeping an eye on them. I have got Team Alpine representative here with me this evening, Mr. Max Mario. He's sitting alongside me. He'll be keeping an eye on those Alpines, and I'll be keeping an eye on those Hasses, as we will be keeping an eye on the rest of the grid as well. It's not just about those tonight. It is about everyone in the grid, of course. So we've got a bit of a cloudy start here to the start of the race. We've got the session's about to start. It's all about Alpine, says Clay. We've got rivalry in the comms box this evening. We've got a big rivalry. We've got Max Mario supporting the Alpines. We've got me supporting the Haas. It's been a very close battle all season. Different constructors taking a lead at different times. So we'll see who comes out on top. Tier 1, Tier 2 have done all they can. It's down to the Tier 3 drivers this evening. And of course, it is just for fun. But there is a lot of pride riding on whoever wins this evening. So we've got a McLaren out of the pits first. Let's go and follow the McLaren of Weeman Berkey, I believe it is. So, just a one car on the track, and we've got a Mercedes coming out as well. Just two cars on track. What's the weather forecast? Anyone got a idea of the weather forecast this evening? Kane is out on track as well. Should be looking at the 105s, the 105, 106s maybe for Tier 3. Possibly we'll see, it's all dry, says Clay. We'll possibly see Clay, Gould, Wab maybe in the 104s, maybe if the weather stays dry. That's where we were on Tier 2 on Friday. So we've got William Bergie just started his lap. Let's say just two people on track at the moment. So we've got, who we got coming out now? We've got Purple Sector 1 for William Bergie. We've got an outlap of Clay. So Clay is on his outlap. We've got Max on board with Clay, keeping an eye on him as he goes round to start his flying lap. We've got Kane as well. He's on a lap, just coming through Sector 1. Kane's gone a 16 flat there. Jump back on with wee man Berkey. Wee man Berkey coming through Sector 3 now. Used most of his batteries. Got a little bit left for when he comes across the finish line. Around the final corner. Don't go too well. He's invalidated on the last one, and he's frustrated. He's throwing his wheel around. That is evening housey. That is something I did in Q2, I think it was. Q3 in fact. Was it? Yeah, Q3 on Friday. Came too close. So we'll jump on with the Alpine of Clay, who's just coming through Sector 1 now. So 16 flat was the other two drivers. Let's see where Clay stands on Sector 1. So 16 flat again from him. We've got Hindsight still in the pits, and we've got Anderson. Where is Anderson? Anderson's coming through Sector 2, just in front of Clay. No idea, mate. I'm not sure what seems to have. As it's always been, nothing's changed. Seems alright, my end. Got the wee man Berkey coming round the corner. He's still involved. He's going again. He must have a lot of fuel on board. Go again. And those tyres will be chewed up. Kane is invalidated as well. Anderson goes a 105.2. Wow. So straight away we're off there with 105 flat for Clay. And we've got Wookie out on track, so no Wabby in fact. Max is trying to mime to me. You can't talk, Max, it is allowed. You can actually say who you're looking at. Wow. Who else have we got? Curly's about to set a time. Here comes Curly across the line. And we've got a 106 flat. And here comes Wab, so we'll stay on board with Wab. Now Wab is second in the Drivers' Championship, I think, at the moment. So it's Clay, Wab, and then Wookie. As I say, the Drivers' Championship is all wrapped up, so he wants to continue finish in front of there. So we've got Weeman Berkey with a 105.9 just slotted in there. As we've got a there's Mr. Dan himself just giving us a little wave. Wow, coming through Sector 2, Sector 1 into Sector 2, where are we? It's 45.5 from what? Alan is coming around the final corner, so he'll go across the line. What sort of time will he set? Keeps himself in P5 with 106.1, even in Osso. Good to have you here, bud. And here comes Wab across the line. Where's Wab going to put his pass? It's P3 with a 105.5. Not a bad time there from him. And the other Haas, Wookie, is starting his flying lap. Close eye on him. We've got McLaren. Wheeman Berkey. Pits. So currently got Riker, Chip and Wooben out on track.
Lucky 15 round sector 1.
And there's Wab waiting for his teammate out get out the way. As he gets out the way and goes past. Chip just starting. He's just keep an eye on Chip and see what sort of sector time we've got on Chip. 44.9 for Wookie middle sector. So another 10 off Wabs before.
Number 15 9 sector 1.
15.9 for sector 1 for Chip. So here comes Wookie round the final corner. DRS open to the line, and look at that, 104.8. I thought we might be in the 104s. So Haas proving the way they're going, they're battling all the way. We've got Riker, no it's not, it is King Luckman. Riker's coming around the final corner, slipstream helps. Well, it's open to everyone. We've got Ferrari coming around the corner. Who's this? That is Chip putting a time on the board of a 105.4 as Justice James Brown crosses the line to start his flying lap. Mercedes of Marshall and Kane both on that laps. Neither of them actually have a time on the board yet. So where's Riker? Riker's just coming through sector 2 into sector 3 with a 45 flat. Captain Hindsight's just been doing a little bit of off-roading as well. Just caught that on Max's screen. Don't do those tyres any good. So Riker coming across the line now to go P3. What a time there from Riker. 105 flat. Just 1,000 slower than Clay. As we've got Hindsight coming around the final corner there to start his flying lap, so we'll stay on board with him. So we're looking at 15.9 for sector 1 to get him up there with the last runners. Stuff on James Brown for second, keeping an eye on Captain Hindsight. James Brown's gone up there, missed Hindsight's first sector. James Brown's gone up there just before his teammates. 16 flat. And Mercedes coming across the line of Kane with a 105.3. So 45.9, it's 45.3. So Hindsight's a little bit down in the middle sector based on the other drivers. So McLaren coming across there with Mr. Berkey with a 104.8. And Hindsight coming around the final corner now. Where's he going to get himself? It's a 105.3, puts himself P8. So where's Marshall? Marshall's just coming round now. So he's about to set a time. We've got Gable with a 105.7. Go, Marshall puts himself P9 behind his teammate. And we've got who else is on board? It is an extremely good lap by Wilman Berkey indeed. And Wee Rabbi is in the lobby and he's invalidated on his lap. So also Gould and Housie still in the pits, not yet set a time. Wee Rabbi is invalidated. Let's see the time. Yeah, I know he was out on them tyres. I'm not sure they were the tyres he set the time on, Clay, but I know he's been out. Oh yeah, Riker's done on 3 lap old tyres. So everyone jumping back into the pits. Gainful. Is he on an in lap? He is on an in lap. No one's really Hans into the pits. Riker's gone out again, so I'm not sure why Riker's gone out again. I think he's pretty safe up there. Curly's on a lap. That is, well, it's only Q1, but so you need to do it all again in Q2 and all again in Q3, and then we need to race. So Curly has set time of 1:05.9. So we've got another Haas out there. That is Wab, who's feeling under pressure down there with a 1:05.591. It's true, but he'll take it. Yeah, good lap, but you need to do better. As Clay retires, has he done enough? Who else we got? Wee Rabby is on a lap, so it's 45.2 for the middle sector. Slightly off for the top end of the grid, but we'll see where he ends up as he comes round the final corner. And crosses the line to 5.3, which puts him P8. Kind of safe for now. Lookman has retired. Osso's still in the pits. Housy's on an outlap, so we keep an eye on him. And Gould is also on a lap. Now Gould I expect to be up near the top. So Wab's still on his outlap. Wab's coming in. Why is Wab coming in? No, he's not. No, he's not. So we've got Gould with a 1:04.9. So top 4 drivers in the 1:04s already. Gamepul's not improving. We've got Wab who's on the danger line, so he does need to improve. As he comes down to turn 2, tight turn 2. Just have a look at where Housey is. Housey's currently on the track. What's his middle sector? It's a 45 ace. That's a bit slow there from him. As Wab goes 3.5 tenths quicker in sector 2. So this is good from him. He's found some pace from somewhere. He's got a little bit of a toe there from someone in front of him. He heads towards the line. Where's he going to go? He goes up in front of Clay, P5, 1:04.9. And we've got Chip on track. He's on his outlap. Chip's making his way. Gamepul's had a spin. Chip's about to start his laps. Chip in from position. 3 minutes 20 on the clock. Housey with a 1:05.8 needs to go again. Curly with a 1:05.9 needs to go again. Allen with a 1:06.1 will need to go again. And that will put Marshall Chip on the cusp. We've got Chip going quite quick in sector 1. Coming back in again. So Chip currently the only one tracker. Anderson is invalidated. So it will be just Chip coming around the final corner to the line. Where's he going to put himself? Chip goes P10. Puts Wooben down into the danger zone. Marshall just behind him. He's at Hindsight's on his outlap. Hindsight feels he can do better, currently down in P13. As he makes his way around the final couple of corners. We'll jump on board with him as he has retired. points there. Everyone's starting to come out now, so we'll start to see the times dropping a little bit as the battle for Q2 commences. Look at, keep an eye on my side. Did improve, he put himself out of danger, but it's going to be 10.152. So at the moment, it's advantage as we go out of Q1 into Q2. We're currently losing Kane, particularly in danger, Kane and Marshall, Ruben, those two drivers, looking for them to improve. Is 3.5 tenths up in sector 2. He'll push himself up. Kane goes across the line with a 1.53, coming 13th. Marshall looking to improve. Currently 15th, driving towards the line. Where does Marshall end up? Wow, up there with a 4.82 seconds. Well, that is some tracky evolution if you've ever seen it before. So here we've got Housley looking to improve as well. Housley just going round the final couple of corners. Heading towards the line, currently in 17th position. Moves up to P12, but Kane into P15. He's currently safe, unless Alan's improving. Alan's not improving. Curley's in the pits, and Osso's finished, so Kane is safe. Everyone else is safe up there. What a lap there from Marshall. Where did that come from? So it is advantage pass, as I said, with Captain Heinrich being down in the 11 at the moment. So that's good as we go into Q2. We are going to be losing Alan, Wooben, Curley, Luckman and Osso. I'll be back in 2 secs. I'll just go and get a drink while they finish up. So we are back into Q2. A couple of people saying the stream is very dark. I'm not sure why. I've just had a quick look through the settings. There's nothing I can generally see that we can change it. Nothing's changed since last week. I genuinely don't know about that. So let's get on the tyres. I'm not sure we had them on last section. Oh, we did. So out lap it is. Looks like it's going to rain. It does look really dark. I don't think it's my monitor. I think it's just the game. As Max cracks open a Kronenberg on the beer. So we've got Chip on a lap. Berkey on a lap. Clay is on a lap. It's a 45-1 middle sector for him. Max is on board with in hindsight as well, so we'll keep an eye on him and see where he goes. Just as Clay's going to come across the line, he'll go through sector 1. Clay comes on, so hindsight's a 15.93 for sector 1. Clay's just on 104.9, so he's in the 104s. Chip's with a 106. A bit slower than it was before. Wee Babby stopped him at a 105.3. McLaren of Wee Man Berkey, 112. He's done an incident there somewhere. We've got a Mercedes of Kane. He's coming around the final corner now. Hindsight's in sector 2. He's just coming through the split sector 2 now, so I'm looking over to see that 45.2 for him in sector 2. So Kane up there with a 105.5. And we've got a Haas to start on a lap. Hindsight coming round to finish his lap now. We'll jump on with him as he goes across the line. Marshall with a 105.8. Hindsight crossing the line just behind his teammate at 105 flat. The Wab is on a lap. Missed his sector 1 time. So at the moment of the advantage Alpines in Q2. Ferrari coming round the final corner. No, it's not. That's Chip coming in. So McLaren coming around the final corner. That's Wee Man Berkey. Anderson goes with a 105.4 on the mediums. Wow, he's a 45.7 in the middle sector. Bob's coming around the final corner. So it's a 105.6 for him. That is running P7. Mercedes are both coming in. They've both got a lap. Everyone else is in the... Oh, James Brown's out on the top. Max is following James Brown. Missed his sector 1. So Clay's done that on a scrub set. Interesting. McLaren now coming around the corner. That is coming a bit. Who we got here? That is Anderson who's coming a bit. James Brown is coming around the final corner, heading towards the line. A little bit of a toe there. James Brown puts himself P5. Third row of the grid. The hat there coming round the corner. Why did he not box? Did he forget? Wookie is starting his lap. Is he been recharging? He's got no... Is he doing Wookie clear turn? He might be. He's waiting for him. There he is. Here comes Wookie down the corner. He's gone. I'm not aware what's going on yet, but it looks like he's got new DRS running. He's just driving because he wants to. Wab's fuel life is flashing as well. Oh, there's Wookie. Oh, is Wab going for a lap now? I'm not sure. He's a bit far ahead now though. Wab is coming into the pits and Wookie is setting the time of, wow, 104.7. There we go. And Gould is out on track, 46.9 for middle sector. That's quite slow for him. Gould crossing the line, 107. An incident there somewhere. Gainful is on a lap. A lot of cars on track now. 16.007 for Gainful in the middle sector. Jumping about a little bit there. Wanker as well. He's on a lap. So Gainful is coming round through sector 2. Max is on board with Riker, so he's not yet set a time. 45.3 middle sector for Gainful. So I can see him up there somewhere. As Wab comes into the pits. And Gainful's coming towards the line. So Gould is also coming across. There we go. P5 there for Gainful. And Gould crossing the line. P2. Riker's gone with a 44.8 middle sector, so he's actually on fire there. Coming around the final corner. Riker goes top of the 104.6. Times are falling. Riemann 30 crossing the line there. Didn't improve, kept himself P6, I think that was. Who's this coming on? Gainful's coming on. Gould is coming on. Mercedes of Payne. He's burning, so I'm assuming he's on a lap. Currently in P11, currently getting dropped. Oh, he's up 3.5 tenths. Put him up to be P5, P6 this. Go. He goes up to P6. Oh. How's he done all that and put him in a 105.2? In Riemann Berkey, he's done P7 with 105.1. Lifer's come back into the pits. So no one really on a lap at the moment. 5 minutes left of the session. And Play's about to start one. Oh yeah, Hindsight and Kane's identical times. Incredible. Well spotted, Luke. Do you see Hindsight? No. Play's about to start a lap. So Play will have the fresh rubber on. So he's 15.9, so it's 009 up. 9/1000 of a second up in sector 1 as he makes his way down to turn 3. 2. He's up, but he's not massively up. Almost 100. No, almost a 10, sorry. Almost a 10. As he comes round the final corner, he's pitting. He's not improved. So Clay has boxed. Save the tyres. James Brown is through sector 2. He's up 4 tenths.
Chip 15-8.
Chip has gone 15-8 on sector 1. Chip will be flying. And James Brown goes P5 with that. So, Wab, who's out on track now, is in the drop zone, so he needs to get a 15 flat at least. So we need 6 tenths on those new tyres. Now, Clay went out on new tyres and didn't improve. So, here to get himself out of the drop zone. This looks good. This is good. We're up to P4, 1 in 4, 7. Same as Wookie. Gamepul's gone top though with a 1 in 4-4. Game on, advantage Haas. Anderson has started his flying lap. He's currently in P14. Hindsight's on his way out. He's wanting to put the lap in. He's on his out lap. Max, keep an eye on Hindsight. I think Clay will be safe. He's 6. Should be safe. Although Marshall did put a good lap in before. As he's got it in him. The Ferrari coming around the corner is Chip. He's on a 122, so I don't know what's happened to him. Left the handbrake on. Clay is coming on an out lap. Yep, indeed. So that's another set of tyres for him. He's making his way. He's half a second up. James Brown's retired from P7. So Anderson coming around the final corner. This is 105 flat. It is indeed P105 flat. Puts himself P9. So he's not totally in the safe zone. Hindsight is on his out lap there, just crossing the line to Hindsight to start on his lap. Clay is not far behind two McLarens, so Weeman Berkey coming across the line. Weeman Berkey going to improve. He does. He goes up to P5 and it pushes Hindsight down to 11, so Hindsight has to improve. He's marginally up in sector 1. Ferrari coming across the line. No, he's in the pits. That would be
15-9 sector 1.
He's up by 009 again. That was exactly the same time as last time. So Clay was up by 009 on sector 1, exactly the same last time. Keep his eye on sector 2. Hindsight is he's slower. Hindsight's slower. Hindsight is not improving. This is dangerous. This isn't good. Kane's finished, he's out, he's currently P12. Hindsight coming around the final corner, almost in front of his heading to the line. He doesn't improve, Hindsight's out. What's Clay?
0.03.
So Clay's marginally up, he did his best time on the used tyres. It makes no sense. As he comes towards the line, crosses the line.
He's lost it.
And I'm not sure what happened there, but he kind of swerved. So there we have it then. Doesn't make any sense. He put his fastest time in on the tyres that were worn. And I think that is it. There's no one else to put time in, so we are going to be losing Anderson, Hindsight, Kane, Housey and Berkey. Could be an interesting race. So I'll just grab the race results there for you. So Gainful with a 1:04.4, great time there from him and Riker. Different people on the top. Yeah, so exactly the same time, but he goes through. So Hindsight and Kane both at the same time, but both of them are out. So here we are again. It still looks cloudy and overcast. It's definitely not my screen. So Q3, the most important bit. 2 Haas versus 1 Alpine. Who'd have thought it? Advantage Haas. Anyway, it's a long race, Max. Lots can happen. It's not over till the finish line. So let's get some data on here. Let's get everything on for you. Everyone's on softs. Who would have thought it? Indeed, indeed. Mind you, after the season we've had, it's been up and down, it's been good. And it's a long race. 36 laps. 2 pit stops. Lots can happen. And both are out either way, yeah, indeed. So we've got Gould. No, not Gould, the Ferrari. The Ferrari first. Chip. Chip is the first one out. And Clay is out as well. So Chip will be the first one across the line. And then we Rabby. And then Clay. So keep an eye on. I'll follow Chip. Max will be on with Wee Rabby. Yep, Max will be on with Clay, I assume. So sector 1, Clay. Yep, Chip is making his way up to, along with Wee Rabby. 14, 15, 15, 9 for Chip. Wee Rabby's invalidated. Oh dear, that must have been the last corner. And Max is on with Clay, so we'll give you an update in a sec once he passes his sector 1. As Chip comes round. So it's a 16 flat. With Clay. And Chip is a 45.6. These aren't massive times. I think the track temp has gone down. Possibly with slower times. That's Chippy coming around the final corner. Plenty of EOS left there, to be fair, kid. Chip's at a 106 flat. 45.1 from Clay. Wow, so that's going to be up in the 104.9s. 105 flats. Let's jump on board with Clay. 105 flats, there we go. That's a good starting point. Oh! And he's lost his front wing. sure what happened there. That was a bit bizarre. Hasses are on track. Gould is setting the time, so Gould 44.6 middle sector. Good sector 2 there from him. James Brown is just behind him as well. Gould coming round, expect him to be up there at the front, to be honest. And there he is, 4.5. And we've got Ferrari in the pits.
Wab 15
Wab's done a 15.9 sector 1.
Bucky crossing the line.
As Wookie's starting his lap. Wab's got game for 45.2 for Wab in the middle sector. As we've got Clay coming in the pits, it's a Ferrari coming across the line. That'll be James Brown. James Brown goes to 1.47. And there's Wab coming across the line. Where's Wab going to sit? In P3, 1.48. Good time there from him. We've got who's that? Gould.
Bucky 44.
He's on fire as well. Got Riker on an outlap. He's looking to get on the front row as close as he can. Riker starts his flying up. We'll jump back on with him in a sec. Wookie goes top at a 104.487. Advantage Haas. There we go, is Marshall. He's going in the pits. Gainful. He's 16.1 first sector. And it's a 45.2 for sector 2. Gainful's up there as well. Not over yet. This is just the first run of 2. Gainful looks to put himself on the front row. Oh, how didn't he invalidate there? That's a 104.7, puts himself P4, I think a little bit wide there on the final corner. Very lucky not to be invalidated. And Riker is on a lap. He's nearly finished. Clay is out on an outlap, so Clay's coming out early. Riker puts himself on the second row with a 104.6. Needs a good lap because at the moment he's down in P8, which is unusual. Just him on track at the moment. Gainful's on his way in. Riker is on his way in. So 5 minutes on the clock. Clay's got an empty track. So McLaren making their way out of the pits. Should be Wee Bobby. So 009 up in the first time and the second time, and he's up 200. At least he's up. It's a good start. We've got Chip and Wee Babby on our lap as well. Sector 2. He's lost it. He's made a mistake. He's about to start his flying lap. So he comes into the pits. So Wee Rabby sector 1. It's a 59. as well. And with James Brown and Gainful on their way out. We've still got Wookie Gould and Riker in the pits. This is James Brown on his outlap. McLaren of RB 45 flat middle sector. Yet to set a time on the board. He's just doing a one run, I think, but he'll run out of time to get back. Wee Rabby goes P9 with a 105.1. Chip is 6/10 up, so that'll make him 105.5. 104.8. Good time there from him. Gainful is out last. The other Ferrari, James Brown, he's on a lap. Max is on board with Gainful as he comes round to start his lap. Clay's going again. Clay's got a fresh set of boots on. He's on his way out. James Brown heading to the line. James Brown goes in the second position. 104.5. 9/1000 Quickling Gould. Wee Rabby coming round. He's not improving. I think he's going to pit. He is indeed. So that's it for him. Chip get a toe off Wab. No, he's going to the pits.
Gainful's backed off.
Gable's backed off. He's saving his ERS. He's made a mistake. Wab crosses the line to start his flyer. So needs an improvement here to get himself up near his teammate. Clay's just behind him. So Clay's just about to cross the line to start his flyer. So Wab sector 1, he's up for 10.5 in sector 1, 15.8 from him. Clay is about to go through there, and he's a 10.5 up in sector 1 as well. Not sure what's happened to the track, but it's become alive. So Wab is coming through sector 2. Where's he going to go? He's 3/10 up. That's a good time there from Wab. Riker crossing the line to start his lap. Mercedes and Marshall's crossing the line to start his lap. The Ferrari's in. Wab's coming around the final corner. He's got ERS, DRS to the line. Where's he going to go? Puts himself P4 with a 104.5. And Clay is coming round the final corner. Clay's going to cross the line. Where's he going to put himself? Clay goes behind him on P5 with a 104.594. Just 100 behind him. That's close. We've got Gainful, who's currently 2.5 up, so it's not over yet. Gainful can upset the apple cart. Where's Gainful going to put himself? Is he going to get himself? He does. He pushes Clay back down to P6. And this is looking good for Team Haas. Come on, Nibs. We can do this. Anyway, we're not biased in the comms box. Ish. There's Marshall. Marshall coming around the final turn now. And he invalidates. Marshall invalidates on the final turn. Oh, and he was up 2.5 as well. Oh, that'd have put him in front of Clay. So this is good from Haas. Not too good from Alpine at the moment. So there we have it. There's your top 10. So it's Wookie with the pole, and Riker, James Brown, Gould, Wab, Gainful, and Haas, Marshall, Wabby. No, you don't need to leave. Oh, nearly got my iPad off. So, now for the important bit, the race. Qualifying is done. The lads will get the setups on. And it's dry again. No sun. Lads will get all their strategies done, whether it's a one-stop, two-stop, or whether starting on the mediums or the hards. See if I can have a quick look at the settings. Screen video. No. Nothing's changed. No idea. No settings have changed. I'm not sure why it's dark. Come on, the rain. No, Dan, we don't want rain. It's dry all session. Haas is great in the rain, by the way. So I can hear the beeps while the guys are on the grid. So here we go. Tyres. Oh, we've got a soft runner. So Wookie has decided to go with the hards. We'll start at the back. Osso Bosso on the hards. Starting at the back of the grid. King Ruckman on the mediums, Curly Whirly on the hards. Wooman opted for the soft tyre. Strange to motion around here, maybe he's hoping for a good start, maybe an early safety car. Alan on the mediums, Weeman Berkey starting in P15 on those hards. Hosey also on the hards. Kane and Captain Hindsight on both on the mediums, starting from P13 and P12. Captain Anderson started on the hards. Wee Rabby, middle of the pack, started on the mediums. I Am Marshall, unfortunately invalidated on that last corner, starts P9 with the hards. Chip on P8 with the mediums. Clay on mediums in P7. Gainful there on the mediums in P6. Wham on the mediums in P5. Mediums for Gould in P4. James Brown on the mediums. Like also on the mediums in P2. And Wookie starts on the hards. So it is a two-stop or a three-stop. So medium to hard or hard medium. Who will know? Wookie might struggle off the line on those hards. It is quite a drive down into turn 1, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Take caution into turn 1 as they all line up on the grid. So far is getting a good position on the grid. No one invalidating just yet. We'll go down and we'll stick where we stick. Not a great camera angle where we are. There we go. That's better. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're held for a while, and they're out. And for the final time in Tier 3, we have got lights out and into turn 1. Riker gives way to Wookie. And round the outside comes James Browning. That then goes down into turn 2. He seems to have this under control from there. Chip goes round the outside a long way. Riker not giving up. Chip. James Brown with a chip. We've got someone dropping down the back. Hindsight block keeps us inside the 13. Riker's not giving up there. Gone round the inside. So Wab has dropped down using P10. Trey is up P6. Wab back up to P8. A little bit of battling going on there. Not sure what's going on. Who's been lost? Lost the yellow flag somewhere. Oh, he's playing a little bit wide there. Back and got the race so far on that one. A little bit of a gap there. A few cars in the pits. Kane's in the pits. Berkey's in the pits. Allen's in the pits. So Allen's gone for a neutral wing. Weeman Berkey's put softs on it. Riker has taken a lead off Wookie going round the outside. Wookie says no. Gets the power down. Riker's got the inside line for this corner. And he just have a little bit of a touch. And Riker takes out the lead. So it's advantage Riker as we go into lap 2. And Fred's dropped down. He's had an incident as well. He's dropped down into P17. So Riker passed off the race 1:07.9. He is close now. Oh, did I see a car spin off? I did. This car spun off and a bit of wing went down there. Not sure who that was. Was that Ship? Wasn't Ship? No. It's yellow flags. Is it a VSC? There's no safety car in that pit. We did have someone go in the barriers. I'm not sure who that was, but there was bits of wing flying around. So James Brown's still got his wings. No, everyone's still got the wings. This will extend the median runners marginally. Speed. There we go, racing again. Looks like we're racing again. Track is still yellow. Wooben's lost his wings, that's what it was. So Wooben down in P15 has no wings, so it would have been him that we saw just in the background. Kane drives through penalty speed run with the safety car. So we've got Wooben and Curly back in the pits. Track's gone green and away we go. And Wookie has stuck to the back of Riker. And Gameful has passed Clay. Clay's under pressure there from both Gameful and Wabscan as well. No room on track. Gameful going for the inside of Clay going up the inside and there on the grass. Looking to go around the outside of Gameful. Gameful says no. Wow. Gould is lost out there because Gould is now back. Wow. Making it back as Gould is well. Back at the front. Wookie's all over the back of Wook. Yeah, right here. Pulling a little lead over James Brown. How's Hightech getting on? Is he still down 15th? Yellow flag again. Slowing a Whelan Berkey. Allen, is it? Clay's got past Gameful again. Race day info. Point scoring system. So we've got P2 and P8, which is 8 and 20. That's 28 points for Haas. And Clay in P5 will have 11. So that is just about. Oh, hindsight in 50, which will get 1. It's 12, 28. Swapping places. P7. Looking to P8 from the back. Still got 20 runners as well, which is good. Although Ruben is back in the pits again. And Ruben has picked and tipped. Going slow. To be honest, we've got. Who's that going slow? Anderson? No, it is. Oh, it's Ruben. It's Ruben, sorry.
Whoopi's gone for it.
He's making a move on the right. Going round the outside. So those mediums will be starting to go off now. Remember, this is Friday, the mediums around lap 7-8 just don't have the grip in the corners. Raise up to P4. Those hard tyres will be lasting so much better. The Clay's not far behind the pack of 4. Just put this mic down a little bit, just mic level. There you go, mic down a little bit. Anderson's going 3 seconds time level. Still got he's still behind Riker. We've got Luckman close to the back of Wab. Looking for a move off the inside there. No, not going to go for it. On board with Kane in the moment. We're going to make a move on Newman Berkey down the inside. Settings, game volume. There you go, game volume down by 2. There you go, so wow, all over the back of Gameful. Seems to have settled down a little bit, the front now. We'll see how the tyre deck goes as James Brown pulls out. Have a look. He's getting better to drive out the corners. Right, will start to struggle a little bit. We've got Clay making a move James Brown. Oh! Clay's tyres working a little bit better. James Brown just losing a little bit of traction as he goes out of there. I'd say it's now up to 14th place. Ooh! Chip comes in the pits. Gable comes in the pits. Lap 10 for those mediums. To make a move here on James Brown, a little bit far back. Chip and Gable down in P14, P15 now as they pitted. Struggling there. James Brown will full back chicane, picking up a time penalty. Recharging his battery, trying to keep up with James Brown. Wab is on 30%. Luffman's burning a lot as well. He's struggling to keep up now. Luffman coming into the pits. And so does Clay, Wab and Luckman all in the pits. We grabby. Can't compute too many numbers. So Wookie on this hard is able to stay out and will take the lead off Riker. There he goes down the inside. Riker not giving up. Close battle there. He's going to come back at him. Oh, there. A bit silly there, right? Anyway.
Wookie's lost out to James Brown.
Yeah, Wookie's lost out there. So where's Clay? Clay has gone down to P11, just in front of Gainful. As Riker and James Brown have now pitted. So Riker, did he need a wing? Everyone else on those mediums has pitted. So Anderson, Marshall, Housley. Yeah, he's getting a wing. Everyone else on the hards has managed to stay out and extend the stint. Riker drops down to P14, so the lead currently is Wookie. As Harvey says, he misses the racing. I know, we miss you too. So Wookie got an advantage of 4.6 seconds over Anderson, so he just needs to pump in these long times. Wab has stopped and put the heart on. He got 14 days. Yeah. Dan will buy you a rig, pay him back £1 a week. As Wookie is catching Housley's in on the 11 lap old hards. Now that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that because mediums have only just come in. So we got close. Clay setting the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:07.2. So Marshall is very close to Anderson. On the hindsight, currently in P15. Race on his own. As Marshall looking to go the inside here of Anderson. Anderson has much better drive out the corner. Much more traction and says no thank you, you'll have to try again next time. Both on 12 lap old hard, so Anderson seems to have looked at himself. They better push you a little bit wide there in the corner. Clay now back up to P6, having stopped. Oh, picking up the time penalty. So gap to the leader. Gap to the leader there. Clay is only 8 seconds behind Rookies 50. It's the stream, but I'm not sure why. Someone said it earlier. It is dark. It's been dark all game, overcast. But I haven't changed any settings. It's not me being a tard at all. Nothing's changed. So leave me alone. Oh, as Clay makes it down the inside of Chip. Chip says no. Just be grateful I'm here. Grip on there. So Wab currently P8 as people start pitting again. And he's pitting. Does look like most of our 2-stop. Friday was 2-stop mainly for Tier 2 as well. 2-stop is the only way. 1-stop just doesn't work. Making play go around the outside. Chip says no. Play says yes, and off he goes. Marshall currently the only one left who hasn't stopped, who's leading the race. It's making those hard to go far, so he needs to make him to go to lap 20 and he's doing a one-stopper. Down there in 40, 2 after 7 and 8, and Clay up in 2. Battle is still on. So we've got a mixture of stops here. Lucky fastest lap of the race on those mediums he just put on.
Stops played,
He will be P1, yeah. The Clay has jumped everyone by pitting that a little bit earlier, but his tyres are 5 laps older than Wookiees, 4 laps older than Wookiees. So Clay is on the hards, Wookiees on the mediums. We've got mixtures of mediums and hards. As Gainful passes Chip as well. Chip seems to be struggling on those hard tyres. Curly speeding in the pit lane for Curly. And Curly has pit and quit. Yellow flag. That's Curly's car. Clay currently 3 seconds off the front of Marshall. Chip is... Chip's losing out here massively. So 7.5 old hards and people are passing him. Unusual. Wookie back up to P6, just behind James Brown. James Brown's battling with Mr. Luckman. He's off with the red flags. James Brown passes. Now it's Wookie's turn. Chip comes into the pit to get rid of them 7.5 old hogs. Maybe he's going back onto the mediums. And takes jump up to 30. Way past Lutman, back up to behind James Brown. Wab seems to be struggling to make it past Wee Robbie. Marshall's still out on those hards, 17 lap old hards. Lutman picks up a penalty for track limits. Right up the gearbox of Marshall. There he goes, and goes past Clay, and Clay takes the lead of the race. On board with Gainful as he's having a battle with Marshall as well, so Marshall really struggling with them tyres now. Bob Stafford still behind Rabbit. He's put on a set of boot boots, mediums, and done the fastest lap of the race.
Marshall stayed out.
Marshall stayed out again. It's 18 lap old tyres. 19 lap old tyres. As Gainful does in fact pass him. Marshall's pitted. No, Marshall. No, he's not. He's got a yellow flag. What have we got a yellow flag for? VSC.
Someone's just lost something.
Someone's lost something. Just gotta. You see anyone lost anything?
Just seen something flying in it.
So Marshall's down in P4 now. Obviously no overtaking while the BSC is on. Kane ignored the yellow flag. Allen's in the pit, so does Allen need a Nope, no wing for him, he's putting the hard tyres on. Is that James Brown's got no end plate, so he's going to be struggling now. Yep, he's definitely missing his near side front end plate. Gainful's in the pits. It's like Clay's in the pits. Gainful's in the pits. James Brown's in the pits. What are they going to put on? What's Clay going to put on? Mediums or hards? Has he gone for the harder compound? He's gone for the harder compound. He's gone hards. Everyone's in the pits.
Passive double stack. Wab really lost out.
Wab's lost out there because Wookie was in front.
Clay's only dropped down to P2.
Clay's dropped to P2. Marshall's put the mediums on. So Marshall's managed to. Can he make them go to the end? 15 laps on the mediums after people were boxing for 7? Is it possible? Gainful and Anderson's leading the race on those 6 lap old mediums. He's going to have to box again because they won't do another 15 laps. Clay's got the heart, he's going to the end. Gainful, Marshall.
It's a safety car.
It is the actual safety car, isn't it? Even though it says a VSC at the top of the screen, it is actually a safety car. So Gould. Did Gould crash then? Gould crashed because this will bunch everyone back together again. So currently, P5 and P9 for Haas, which is 11 and 7. That's 18 points for Haas. Clay is in 2, which is 20. But currently Alpine are winning. But we're only on lap 22 of 36, so let's not get carried away with ourselves. Plenty can happen as we come to the midpoint of the race. Just past. So here, there's a safety car. In this lap, everyone's pretty much caught up. It's too late this lap. We're out for one more lap, I think. Safety car. Just when everyone pulls up, we should have the safety car in the trap, so everyone will start warming the tyres up. Possibly a couple of positions in there for the Hasses, with Anderson and Gainful being either pit or they don't pit and the tyres go off. 13 laps now to do on those mediums. Safety car is in this lap. There's our notification. We will get racing again. We'll jump on board with Clay. We will be looking to get the jump on Anderson on those 8-lap-old mediums. Safety car makes its way off into the distance. When will Anderson go? Nope. Goes. Why are people pitting now? Why is hindsight pitting? Why is everyone pitting? We just had a safety car and now everyone's pitting.
He got
He's having new tyres? I don't get it. Why would you... He's just put 11-lap-old mediums on. Hindsight just pitted and put 11-lap-old mediums on. Kane's pitted and put softs on. Clay's got the lead. Luckman's battling with Marshall. Mark's dropped down to P10, which is, he was further down anyway because, oh, there goes Chip. Chip making a move up the inside. DRS is now enabled. Anderson is, this is getting spicy towards the end here because Anderson will be under pressure there from Gainful. as we go into turn 2. Gainful does in fact make a move. Wookie's now behind him as well. Wookie will be the next one to pass him. So those 10-lap old mediums are starting to struggle. And we've got Hindsight back in the pits. Oh, he's having a new wing. Oh, what's going on with Hindsight? Anderson has lost out to Wookie, so Wookie's now up to P3. Wookie picks up a time penalty. And we've got... can't keep track of Anderson's in the pits. So Anderson's boxed after those. So everyone should have boxed under the safety car. I don't understand why so many people boxed afterwards.
Clay's doing fast lap times.
Clay's improving.
300.
So he's 2 seconds ahead of Gable at the moment.
300 in the first sector.
Safety car again.
No, it's not actually.
Is it a graphic? Is it come up?
Everyone's
No.
going full speed.
Oh yeah, everyone's still racing. Marshall is currently P7. Right, what do you Gainful's 6-lap old mediums, do you reckon they'll go to the end? 9 laps, another 9 laps. James Brown, oh, Wookie's overtaking Gainful. Gainful's come back at him. Wookie's got him. Gable's gone deep. Wookie goes round the switcheroo. Goes round the outside. Gable's on the inside. This could be interesting. Gable's got the medium tyre. Wookie's got the hard tyre. Go round the final couple of corners. Gainful takes advantage. Gainful, of course, not got any penalties at the moment. He's got DRS. Wabs up to P9. Looking to make a move on chip for P8. There he goes. Next stop up the road is Marshall, 1.6 seconds up the road, and currently fighting with Riker. Anderson picks up a time penalty. And Wookie and Gainful are battling again. And Gainful is still on the outside there, not giving up. Both giving each other plenty of room. Wookie decides to stick it around the outside this time, not letting Gainful come back. He is, he's still there. Gainful is still there, he's not giving up. A little bit of oversteer there from Wookie.
Wookie has got a 3-second car.
Yes.
So he needs to get past.
As here they go into turn 1. Wookie goes up the inside. Watch that nose. And James Brown's looking at coming back at Wookie as well with Wee Babby behind him. Oh, as he gets squeezed. Anderson has retired from the session.
Gainful's gone up the inside.
Gameful's got up the inside of Wookie.
James Brown.
James Brown. So Wookie is currently 3.5 seconds behind Clay. Same lap, same tyres, same age tyres. Wee Rabby is putting Wookie under pressure, but Wee Rabby is under pressure from Gainful odds. Wow, he's looking at the back of Marshall, still sitting behind Marshall. 6 laps remaining. Hindsight coming home in P15 with 1 point at the moment. 28. So yeah, they are. Alpine are still winning the constructors because they are ahead of us.
Wookie will drop down.
Wookie will drop down a bit with his pens as well. Wab is very close to the back of Marshall, but we've got to do DRS training. Not going to catch him. Marshall falls back across. Oh, Wab has a little bit of a moment. And White gets overtaken by James Brown. Grass. A bit of a helicopter view as we follow the 4 cars around the hairpin. Verstappen looking very close to the back of Marshall, just not close enough there to make enough of an impression. Looking at the inside. Kane is in the pits. Put another set of softs on. Lab looking around the outside of Riker. Squeaky bum time. Definitely comes out safe. So Wookie's still 3.5 seconds behind Clay. Yeah, unless anyone else gets any penalties.
Actually, no, he only got P3. Wee Rabby's.
Yeah, Wee Rabby's got one as well. So we got close battle in. Wab still back of like it. Looking at no, not this time. Maybe next time. James Brown's picked up a pen. Wab's looking to use all his DRS. Not enough there to go. Marshall's made a move on James Brown. He's in front. I'm just struggling to get power down at that corner. Like all over the place, looking for the way past James Brown, but can't. That Ferrari's just got too much power. Like to go around the outside. Is he still there? Is he still at the side of him? He's not giving up there. He's in his mirror. He's not giving up. Like he's gone. Gaps down to 3 seconds now for Wookie at the front.
We rather return for ARS.
Then Wookie. Make a move. No. Thinks he can. He's got DRS around this corner though. We're probably going to make a move on Wookie. He's only got 21% left. No, he hasn't got enough. He goes wide. Robbie takes a different option. Still 3 seconds at the front. Wab Strapper makes a move on James Brown. James Brown went wide and Wookie goes up the inside. Wab goes up the inside. Those 13 lap old tyres are starting to go. 2 laps remaining. Wab will not catch Waco, I don't think, here. He's taking another 10th out of Clay. 2.9 seconds. So he's just driving away. Bosso. We're not seeing much of Bosso tonight. He has actually got a pen. As per Leon Berkey, he's 28 seconds off the back of Chip. Captain's Hindsight's 14, picking up a couple of points. Ooh, Wookie down to 2.5 seconds. But only 1 lap left. Final lap of the race. And we've got Verstappen is all over the back of Riker. Has he got enough in the tank? Riker's looking at Marshall as well. Marshall's done well on those one stops. Oh, and wow, what a move! As Verstappen takes them both in the one corner. Wow, what a move there from Wab. Took full advantage of that. Still don't think it's enough to take the championship. A second and a fifth. Second is, well, it won't be a second, will it? Might be game for 2.2 behind. No, it won't be. So Clay does in fact take the win. Gainful gets second, Wookie gets third, and Wab gets fifth. We've VP 4. Hindsight is down in 14th, who will get 2 points. So I think with 25 points we don't. Oh, can't repeat that, Clay. I think with Clay winning the race, we didn't outscore them, so I think it is an Alpine Constructors win, unfortunately. But they gave it all. They got a 3 and a 5, and they did what they could. But we definitely didn't outscore them.
We won by 2 points.
What?
Won by 2 points.
What a race. Yes, alright, Max. I'll get you next time. Don't you worry. Oh no, wait, you're not there next time. Haha. Right, so that is the end of that. Let's grab the results. Race winner Clay. There we go. So Clay, Gainful, and Wookie. Gainful on the podium again. So there we are. Let's grab those, run down there. There's the race results. So voice chat, let's go and add play together. Ooh, come on. Come on, play Gameful and Wookie into the chat. I'm sure Clay is a bit sweaty after all that. Clay, Gameful, and Mr. Wookie. Where is he? He's not even there.
W's third.
There he is. Let's grab them in before they get too carried away. Here's my teammate, Wookie. Congratulations, bud. Got the podium.
Shit. Yeah, I know, but could have gone a lot better if I'm honest.
It could. It's one of those.
I'll try and save my thoughts to my head and not the stream.
Yeah, there was a lot went on. Obviously, what went on. We'll sort that out in the studio room afterwards. But from yourself, it was a good quali. It was an alright quali.
Yeah, quali finally my first pole of the season, so happy with that.
Yeah, it was good. You did all you could in quali. You did everything.
Yeah.
And then the race. Avoided all the incidents and anything that went on. How was the race? You know, towards the end.
Overall, the race was good. It's just an extremely hard track to break DRS, so
it is. Yeah.
it's just one big DRS train, but I did what I could. Hopefully it was enough for constructors. I don't think it is by 1 point, I think.
Yeah, Clay won, didn't he? But hindsight was down in P14 in the end, so I think
from my math, I think we win it by 4 points.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because you won.
I think you guys got 31, we got 27.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. We gave it all. We did everything we could. It was a good battle to the end. Wab did incredibly well at the end, coming back up.
He did, always does.
There was an incident with Marshall and Riker. They both took each other into the corner, and then Wab just drove straight round him and gained 2 places in one corner. So that was good. But yeah, it's congratulations on the podium again. Unlucky you didn't get the win, but we gave it all. We did what we could.
It's been a cracking season. Yeah, cheers for that, mate. I wish it could have ended up more, but good end to the season, nonetheless.
We can still, we tried. We did our best. We took it to the end.
We did.
We took it to the last race of the last tier of the season.
I know, you can't ask for more than that, can you?
It wasn't wrapped up races ago. It was wrapped up in tier 3 on the last race of the season. So, we did what we could. Max has got a big grin on his face because he's obviously with Alpine and he won. So, But congratulations on the podium. Hopefully I'll see you on track next season.
Yeah, definitely do. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, alright. Cheers, bud. See you soon. Mr. Gameful, we meet again.
Yes, sir. We do.
You're on the. It's a thing with you and Clay on the podium at the moment, isn't it? It's.
It is true.
I was.
I'm tired of having him on the podium.
and a penalty-free race as well.
Yeah. For both of us, yeah. But I don't think Clay had a penalty.
No, just.
No, I picked up a second warning with 2 laps to go and panicked a little bit.
Yeah, because that probably would have been the only way it would have gone the first position, because I'm not sure what sort of steroids his traction was on, but not only was he, it seems like a load down first setup, he was extremely fast, even though he had, and I'm like, okay, well, I have lower down fourth, I can try to stay close higher down fourth, I can try to stay close in the S's. But then between coming out the S and then getting to the penultimate corner, he's already pulling away again.
Yeah.
DRS wasn't even helping.
No.
So,
I did
I
see
was
you have
like,
you had a couple of battles with a couple of drivers
oh
through the
yeah, they were
SS.
making my life a living
Yeah,
hell.
but you just
But
seem to
yeah,
get better drive at the corners. You just seem to pull away from them. It was good. Good to
yeah,
watch.
yeah. I had higher done. I figured I had higher done first because I know it was a really slow on the straight. So I'm like, all right, I can't bring it to you on the straight, but I can bring it to you in the corners.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
And then the two guys ahead there, I realized I was fighting them, but then it's like, all right, I can't catch clear.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm seeing the
Quick.
guys behind them starting to get onto me, so I'm like, okay, let me just let them go and stick within their 3 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
And yes, I was just sticking behind and watching them, play with each other.
Great drive from yourself.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, brilliant. Back next year, back next season.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. That'd be good to have you on track.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Excellent. And Mr. Clay, another win.
Unexpected, mate. I'll be honest. The way qualifying were going, I did not expect to be where I am.
You pitted under the VSC and undercut everyone, and once everything worked out and people pitted, you just seemed to be on top. I didn't actually, I couldn't tell you where it came from, but you just appeared at the top from after the pit stops.
Yeah, I just stuck to the strategy I had. I pitted 3 laps early. When that second pit stop was 3 laps before I was due to pit. But I thought with the safety car, it's going
Yeah,
to drag it out a little bit.
yeah,
Other than that, the strategy was just bang on. I can't, yeah. I didn't get involved in too many battles that were costing time. Um, Wings seem low enough that when someone were behind me with DRS, they couldn't get me.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah,
that sort of
definitely.
that made it comfortable.
What were your wings?
16.5.
Whoa, okay, that
Yeah,
explains
low. Yeah,
it.
low.
mine were mine were 31-21, so yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
but that's why in the corners you trying to catch him, and then on the straight you've got no chance.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
I thought with DRS, I could keep closing the corners and then DRS, but even with DRS, he was just like going.
I'll be
yeah,
honest. I'll be honest. It took until like halfway through the race for me to realise that I was comfortable when I was ahead of you on the straights. I
Yeah.
was burning like mad that
I know
whole
a
because
first
lot of
half of the
people were.
I
race.
know. I saw you recharging, so I'm like, good, I got him. He's low on ERS. And then I was like, by the way, how is he low on DRS? He doesn't have DRS. I have ERS and I have DRS, and he's still pulling away.
Yeah. No, it was a good race by all. There was obviously a few issues, but no, that'll all be sorted out. But no, brilliant race to watch. Great end to the season. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being great on track, giving us a drive, giving us something to watch, giving us a good race. It's been great, and hopefully I'll be back next season as well.
Yeah, I just want to say
Yeah,
thanks to all the drivers, Wookie Wab as well, keeping this title
yeah,
fight going as long as it
definitely.
has, and all the Haas team as well, keeping the Alpine Championship, that Constructors Championship going to the end,
It's
and
been good.
to yourself, Nerf, as well, doing comms all
Yeah,
season, mate. Thank
yeah,
you very
no
much.
probs. I'll be back next season hopefully. If the pots stay the same, I'll be here on a Sunday night. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Yep. All right. Have a good
Cheers,
one,
Cheers,
guys.
bud.
bud.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right, and that brings the stream to an end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of everything. And I shall return next season. This has been Nerf, and over and out.